This podcast contains explicit language and is intended for adult audiences. The views and opinions of Gentlemen No Class are strictly for comedic purposes and should not be taken literally. For instance, like this disclaimer. Now grab yourself a pint and enjoy.
Oh, and we're rolling. I'm not going with my normal intro here because there's no Rob.
Yeah, fuck normal intros.
And yeah, it's a new podcast because Rob's not in it anymore.
Oh, but whoa!
No, I'm lying.
He's just
He's super busy.
Incapacitated at the moment.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the even right word. If I'm even saying it right. Meg, confirm you're a teacher.
Oh, what was the word?
Incapacitated or.
That sounds good to me.
All right. I knew it was right.
Indisposed, right?
Yeah, there we go. I guess
Okay.
it's more fucking polite.
Well, it's been a while since we rolled an episode, and we kind of just pulled this out of the sacks of goodies here.
Yeah. You got to give people something to listen to and keep company, right?
The two subscribers that we have, and on that note, just in case you guys want to know that we're on all social media platforms. To those two subscribers listening to us,
Yeah.
to remind
all across
them
the board,
that
huh?
we're across the board on all social media platforms where you can find your podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
This is Gentlemen No Class. Now we have my wife Megan.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Gentle Men and Ladies podcast.
Gentlemen, gentle ladies.
Hello.
So a lot has
Yeah.
happened since the last time we did an episode.
That's it. now.
The Oscars happened. The Grammys happened. I think there was
Wait,
also the
Grammys was recent too?
that was last weekend. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
And then they had the SAGs, I think, the Screen Actors.
Guild, yeah.
But we can talk about that a little later. Paul, I haven't seen your sexy face in a while. How you been, man?
Working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not as much as Rob apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, just working, man. Just fucking
Yeah.
hold it. It is, what time is it? It's like 10:30?
It's at 11 o'clock.
Almost 11
We're shooting
o'clock,
at 11
yeah.
o'clock right now.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of running on fumes a little bit, but I'll be all right.
All right. Okay.
I'll be all right. I'll just slap myself like I.
Oh, no pun intended.
Or no. Well, yeah, right. Or I'll just punch myself in my, my member like how I used to when I would drive late at night to keep myself awake for moments.
Quick story about that. There were times where I remember we used to be in the band and we would travel all the way to Crosby, Texas for late night practice. For some odd reason,
Yeah.
practice always started at 9 or something like that. It was late at night and it was already an hour drive to get over there.
Yeah.
And coming home, obviously, it's like 2, 3 in the morning, and Paul was the only one driving. I don't know why I didn't take over the wheel sometimes, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked, but I was like, "Nah, I got this," because I'm a man.
yeah. And
I'm a real man.
this man would actually just punch himself in the balls,
Yeah,
keep him awake, which is
Yeah.
a good tactic, I would say.
it's the thing is when you do it though, it's momentarily. It's not that long, but man, you just hit it for so long. But but by the time you get home, you're just pretty raw down there.
Pretty raw, yeah.
But you made it home.
So, ladies, if
That's the whole point.
if you're wanting children with Paul, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Too late. Yeah,
He's
I beat
definitely
myself
sterile.
up. Yeah,
Self-inflicted sterilization.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But speaking of what you just said, slap, there was a slap incident that happened at the Oscars that everybody's raving about and talking about.
Yeah,
And, if you can't
I guess
beat them,
we
join
gotta
them.
do it too.
You know?
Literally, if you can't beat them.
If you can't beat them, damn.
Leave Will alone.
Yeah.
Will Rogers, that is.
Yeah. Will Rogers, one of our old friends. But, what's funny is that, just a, quick side note that, Paul and I actually had been, maybe not reading, listening to his audio book titled Will. And it was just so, I did not know that there was going to be a slap and it was going to catch all this media craze. And
Yeah.
it was just one of those things, like I heard about it, I'm going to check it out. And I told Paul about it. He checked it out and it was definitely a good listen.
Yeah.
So much of a good listen that I'm actually rereading it now, or reading it for the first time now.
Then when that happened, I was 2 chapters away from finishing it. And
well, did you finish it?
yeah, I finished it. Yeah.
The book
of
is
course.
called Will. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's his Will Smith's autobiography or memoir.
Audible for me, but yeah. Well, you did it, you too, initially. Now you say you're on the book.
It's a very interesting story about him and how, like, the way he, and a lot of, actors and that made it or musicians, you got to have a little bit of luck. And he, caught lightning in the bottle a couple times, but it also talks about more in depth about, his, not necessarily the entanglement, but the estranged, like, relationships that he had growing up. And when we saw that happen at the Oscars, where obviously, I don't need to repeat what happened. Obviously, everybody knows that, he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. And we're watching Bad Boys right now on TV, which is hilarious. And that wasn't even, it was just something I was watching the other night before the slap. Because I'm reading his book and I was trying, like, I'm gonna watch all his movies, but now it's kind of like lingering in my queue, so I just put it on right now.
Yeah.
But when that happened, I was at the part where he's catching lightning in a bottle with Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
At his birthday party for his movie star, segue into his career, and I closed the book when I saw it. When I saw him go up there and it's like Chris Rock, our initial reaction was disappointed.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be. That's what's conflicting. I didn't want to be disappointed. I didn't want to be like, I just closed the book temporarily, and I kind of like that sucks. But I'm still reading it. Don't get me wrong. I don't know the guy personally, right? But it was one of those things where it's like, I did not know what to feel. It's like one of those, like, I don't want to see the train wreck happening, but I do want to see it.
Yeah.
It's one of those deals.
Well, the latest development is that Will Smith is
you can talk closer to the mic, honey.
banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
And apparently he has responded and said that he accepts and respects the Academy's decision.
That's good. He's not retaliating anything.
Well, yeah, he got his Oscar.
Yeah.
Already.
He's good. I'm out.
Good.
I got my shit. I'm out.
But, okay. Do you think that that would prevent him from still trying to pursue an Oscar if he was banned before he got his Oscar? I mean, it's obviously hearsay because there's no proven fact of anything because it's speculation. But in the book, when he won the Grammy for DJ Jazzy Jeff and The Fresh Prince, they were nominated as the best rap artists amongst, I believe it was Naughty by Nature and LL Cool J, I believe. And they didn't think that they were going to win, but they also didn't go to the show because it was not going to be televised. Rap was such a bad thing, and a stigma in pop culture that, you had Tipper Gore trying to ban all the Al Gore's wife, trying to ban all the explicit, censoring shit. Music.
Oh, yeah.
And if that excelled, then this podcast would definitely have to be censored, obviously, right?
Yeah, Tipper Gore was running it, yeah.
Yeah, but it just they didn't show up to those Grammys and they boycotted those Grammys, and then they end up winning the very first Grammy for the best rap artist.
Yeah.
Best rap album, excuse me. So it's like him not going to or being banned from the Academy, it's not really a thing. I mean, not a big deal. I would assume it's not a big deal because, at the start of his career, he was like, I'm not going to the Grammys. Fuck it.
How many other celebrities have been banned from?
That's a good question. That is a great question.
Let me ask Dr. Google right
do
now.
That. yeah. That was perfect timing, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
That's fucking genius.
But yeah, like I said, it was somewhat unfortunate. But I can't say that I know the guy because I read his book, or Paul, you know the guy because you read the book and everything. It's just you kind of realize on what the hell, there's something more obviously behind closed doors. And it kind of exposes a little bit of that in the book.
Right.
And just to slightly touch it, you know, there's the love of his life when he was in high school, becoming this rap artist. He knew that he wanted to marry this girl. He would go on stage, and obviously this is his side of the story. There's always two sides of every story, right? But he would go on stage, do his thing, run to the tour bus, and stay away from the fans because he didn't want his inner demon to expose, you know, any infidelity or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right? And he gets back home, finds out that she cheated on him. Like, this guy's already made it in the music business.
Yep.
And the girl still cheats on him. Like, what does that do to him, knowing that I've been loyal to this person when I could have been out partying and being with the boys and having a grand old time, and then you cheated, okay? And then he gets married and has a baby boy, which I think that song, Just the Two of Us, was because of his first
Jaden
son.
Smith.
Was it Jaden Smith?
I think so, right?
I think it was Trey.
Oh, I don't know.
I think because that came out with Big Willie Style, right?
Yeah.
And that was in the mid '90s.
Getting jiggy with it.
Exactly. That Miami song.
Getting jiggy with it.
All right, so I have an answer
Go
to
ahead.
this, by the way. Celebrities who are banned by the Academy. Are we ready? Carmen Caridi. He was banned or expelled from the Academy due to copyright infringement. Harvey Weinstein, obviously.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh
right?
at that.
Harvey Weinstein. Hello, because we all know about Harvey, right?
Exactly. What did he do, Paul?
Too much.
Something.
He did too much. Yeah, he did too
Nice,
many.
Meg. Yeah.
Way too much.
That just being polite, you know? He just touched
Repugnant,
things he shouldn't have.
abhorrent, antithetical to the high standards of the Academy is what they said. Bill Cosby was banned from the Academy,
No.
and Roman Polanski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
still on the run, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's like in France, or you know, the asylum and all that shit, or they want to prosecute him. Like, he can't step foot in the U.S. because he's wanted.
And Adam
for
Kimmel was expelled from the Academy. So not many people.
yeah.
Short list of people who have been expelled or banned from the
Yeah.
Academy.
So, Just the Two of Us came out in '97, and Jaden was born in '98. So,
Okay. So sorry. So sorry.
fact check, but go ahead.
Close enough.
You might.
Close enough.
So there is a good amount of people that's banned. So it's not
Like
the first-
5.
I mean, it's still.
Short list. It's
Good
kind of disappointing, though.
It's
It
actually,
is disappointing.
You know, it's probably good. Fuck that bullshit. Fuck these award shows. It don't mean shit
To you.
to you.
To you. It
To
doesn't
me.
mean- yeah.
To who? To
You can't speak for the people that spend countless hours in the studios
yeah.
and done that. Because think about it. Think about
but
it.
I get it. But like, who says that you need an award
No,
for your
exactly.
recognition? Like,
Exactly.
if you know your worth and you know you're happy with your product, award or not, like that's what counts. I get it though, but it just yeah, I know it's to me, but it just seems like it's pointless to me.
Yeah.
And it just makes a big fucking deal, and it's just a fucking actors and, you know, Hollywood Super Bowl,
I think
basically.
I think the movie spectrum or acting spectrum is one of those things that you do it for the art, right? You join it, or you try to be an actor because you love watching movies and that's what you want to do. It's kind of outside the realm of sports where you compete and you try to win that, you know, championship and stuff like that. However, I think is that I would like to think, I'm not obviously in that realm, but under that umbrella of being an actor, you create a badass movie and then you get this recognition. It doesn't hurt to have a fucking Academy Award on your resume.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got Denzel Washington, Academy Award winner. And then but that goes to show you that Leo obviously has a extensive resume of being a great actor, and he barely wins one for The Revenant.
Yeah.
And I think it was a great movie, but I think he should have won one for Titanic. I think he should have won one for maybe Basketball Diaries. I think, hell, even with Who's Eating Gilbert Grape or whatever.
There you go.
That was a great
kind of like weird.
Exactly.
I don't want to say it's biased, but like just this judgment. It's just a group of people saying, okay, world, these, people or the selection are nominated for this and that, blah, 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 based on whatever it is, how they grade, or I don't know how they do it, but it's just a small, amount of people that are just, judging this. It's like, it's just like, like who are you? Who are you? Like, it just to me, it just seems pointless to me. But
so
that doesn't mean shit to me. Like, like if I like, I don't know, but like I guess it depends how you look at it. Like you said, career wise or whatever. Yeah, I guess they could help you if you had that, and even a nomination, maybe. And even winning if you're nominated, like. I guess that goes to show, but it just, I don't know. It just seems pointless to me. I don't know.
I think it's not something that one gravitates to. Like, I need to win an Oscar. I started this career enjoying, movie making or being an actor.
Yeah.
Win an Oscar. That was my end goal. No, I don't think that's
right.
was end goal, but it's part of the, the job, and I don't think they're going to reject it.
Let's circle back around and talk about Chris Rock.
Aww.
Do you feel like what he said was right, or do you feel like it was out of line?
What, the joke?
The joke.
The joke was
it was
hilarious.
not out of line at all. It was not.
It was
now
hilarious.
we also got to look at it. Is there something going on behind closed doors? Because Chris Rock has made a comment specifically about Jada back in 2016. Is he really trying to make a cut at her personally? And Will Smith said, "This is one too many." And we're on the worldwide showcase here, and you're making a pass at my wife. And it's like, that's the second time he did that, because it was at the 2016 Oscars when he hosted. You know what I mean? And doing it again. Is there something behind closed doors that we don't know? And I mean, regardless, I don't think it's called for him to go on stage and embarrass himself and Chris Rock by doing that. But I mean, if there was a prior conversation based off speculation that, hey, listen, man, Don't bring my wife again into a joke or anything. Because the Academy, the producers also said that he went off script with that joke. Because they have their script, and they submit their jokes on where they're going to put on national TV. They have to, but that joke wasn't part of it. So he went off script. So is it a personal attack?
But as a celebrity, you have to know that if you're at the Oscars, there is a chance that you will be roasted
as a guest.
Yes,
he didn't have to bring his wife. Will Smith brought his wife because that's his wife. Will Smith's nominated, so he has to show up if he wants to. But he could have brought his son. He could have brought somebody else. So she was there as a guest. I'm not defending Will Smith at all, but she was there as a guest. I think a comic, necessarily, if it is a comedy show, okay, it's free game. But if you're a comic hosting a formal event like that, or not, you're part of it, you're a guest, and you're going to make a joke, I think it's more appropriate to make a joke about the nominees. Hell, even about the Academy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's appropriate to make a joke about a nominee's wife when they're really just a guest at the showcase. If that makes sense.
Now, here's the real question. If somebody called me out like that,
I would laugh.
What
and I
would
think
you do?
I would laugh, and I think you would laugh with
Nice.
it too. Honestly, and that's why I wanted you on this podcast, so you can give me your side of it.
Goes to Chris Rock and fucking pile drives him. Fucking ones up fucking Will.
No, I think, and that's what's sad about it, because
wouldn't yell at them, keep my wife's name out your beep mouth.
Fucking mouth.
Cliff sneaks it again. But
yeah,
I'm glad that's a part of the reason why you're good on this episode, because we are married, and if that was to happen out in public at a comedy show, because let's face it, there's no way I'm gonna be nominated for an Oscar for anything. But I mean, no, I think I would laugh. You would laugh. I'm not going to make an ass out of myself and start a fight on national TV. I'm definitely not going to do it at a club. When,
Yeah,
you know,
when people got phones and you can become a TikTok fucking viral video.
It takes a lot of courage, especially after reading the book on how much of a coward Will Smith really is growing up. He even admits that he's a coward on multiple occasions and that he needed to have bodyguards, and he felt like the only way he was able to run his mouth and defend himself was because he knew he had Charlie Mack,
Yeah.
you know, on his side, his bodyguard. So it's like when he takes that approach and goes without any help and by himself, and obviously Chris Rock is smaller than him, but that it leads me to believe that maybe there's some underlying detail that we're not seeing, and you know, I think a lot of it has to do with a broken marriage that he brought out to the public. You know, like he allows Jada to have
Broken or open?
or both, you know, because I think that he's not okay with it. But if you read his book, he walks in and he finds out that, you know, his girlfriend's cheating on him. The mother of his child wants a divorce, and like this guy's like, I'm a fucking world class actor. I'm a musician. I'm a Grammy award winning musician, and no one wants me. Then he meets Jada. And Jada is not satisfied. During that time when he meets Jada and Tupac was a thing. And he was jealous of the relationship she had with Tupac. So it's like one of those things like, she doesn't even want me, but now she tolerates me. And now we're married. Tupac's dead. We're married. We get married and yada, yada, yada. And she's not satisfied. So I feel like I have to have an open relationship and let her fulfill her needs outside of me and be okay with it. Some people may think that they can be okay with it, but I think deep down, it's always going to be in your noodle, in your brain. Like, I had to go there. And now the world knows. What? Oh, come on, man. You do it within the four walls and only your family know, your immediate family. But the world knows?
Yeah.
That takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, it
Hey,
sure does.
hey, maybe Will Smith has something to do with Tupac.
That's funny. Hey,
Conspiracy?
You never know.
at this point, I didn't expect him to react the way he did. At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wow. You know. Except that surprised, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But going back to what you said about Chris Rock, you know, he, like everybody else, says that he handled himself damn near almost perfect. You know, something like that cannot, especially the way he was brought. Like he was bullied, right? I don't know. I've been told that he was bullied, got beat up multiple times, and honestly had to go see a therapist to remove that, you know, trauma that he went through.
Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So for him to be put on that stage and go through all the shit that he went through in his life, all within a matter of 2 seconds, and reacted the way he did, was very fucking like flattering. The way he did, and professional.
Very
I just learned
Can't say how.
pretty much just took it as like just try not to take it personal, which you know, telling a joke, that's kind of the point, and it got too personal. Like it just
And you do comedy
friction,
as well. You had a fucking 6-season comedy sitcom.
yeah.
Well, here's the thing too. I feel like if Jada is feeling so self-conscious about her hair, she is like a millionaire, you know, and married to a millionaire, and they have millions and millions of dollars. You're telling me you couldn't get a wig or something to style your hair? Like, if
I
that's
heard
something.
she doesn't want to like hide it. She's just embracing it.
Embracing it.
But if you're
But-
embracing
Is she
it,
self-conscious though?
I don't
about
know.
it?
I mean, I
Has she
feel
came
like
out saying something about it?
I'm just saying, like, if you're upset about it, and when someone makes a joke about it,
Well,
I mean,
but hold on. But this is like, did she say she was upset about it, or just judging by the what happened,
The
like, 'cause her
reaction.
face?
right?
Oh, I guess she just got, I guess a little hurt. Just, nobody's, I mean, everybody's offended at a certain point, even if you think you're not, and it just struck a nerve, I think. But also, it could be also too, like, supposedly there's, Chris Rock and Jada supposedly had a thing.
Oh, really?
Years ago, yeah.
Interesting. I did not know that.
So it
That's
could be
news to me.
something like that. It's just a complicated mess.
It is.
Like all parties involved. Like what
Well, let's dissect. Let's dissect what
Oh.
happened. No, what I'm trying to get at, because there's a reason for this. Because why did Will react the way he did? We don't know the man. We don't know. But this is based off speculation again. But let's dissect it. He makes a joke saying, Jada, can't wait for G.I. Jane 2. He laughs. Will Smith laughs.
Yeah.
Jada rolls her eyes. Chris reads that reaction from Jada like she's upset, and then Chris is like, "Oh, whoa, come on, that was a good one. That was an easy one." Like, because Will was laughing, and then when if I was in Will's position and I heard that comment that was an easy one or that was a light one or good one or something like that,
Yeah.
in my head it's like I'm already self-conscious because of what my everybody in this world knows about my marriage. But I hear that like, you got more shit to say about my wife. You said something about her in 2016. You say it now, and then you say, "Oh, that's an easy one." Like, you're really picking on my wife.
Yeah.
And that's what
Kinda like building up.
Exactly. And and after that he said that, that's when Will Smith goes up. So did Will Smith really look at Jada and saw her reaction and was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna go defend my wife," or was he reacting to the comment after the joke? Like, "Oh, that was an easy one."
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, it kind of happened fast too. It's like, well,
Crazy.
I don't know. That's Hollywood for
At
you.
least he got his
Hollyweird.
Oscar.
Huh?
At least he got his Oscar.
Which is so ironic how he comes out and talks about love. Like, dude, you should not have brought that speech out after what you just did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was a long speech too. And it was all like surrounded with like love and protection. Like he would have to protect the actresses that played Serena and Venus Williams on set. And he had that, what was the name? Is it Richard?
King Richard.
King Richard's mentality of being the protector. But I'm like, man, that would have been a great speech if you first started with, "Hey man, I effed up. I went out and I did something I shouldn't have done, and I went based off reaction.
Yeah.
I want to apologize. Not just but to the dude that you slapped, man. Like, come on, man."
Yeah.
Then there would have been more validity to his speech, right? But it was just kind of like, I have to say this to save face. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. It'd be the egotistical side of him, just
And that too.
definitely displays that in the book.
Yeah.
Very egotistical, like the only criticism. That's really my one of my main criticisms in the book. Well, about him personally, like I get it, and just but he needs a few more ego deaths to get a hold of his ego.
Yeah.
Ego deaths will get you builds a better relationship with your ego and understand and keep it like on a leash or just kind of just that all those ayahuasca trips he's talking about, all that. I'm surprised he said he did like 14 ceremonies like that. I'm not saying like people are completely when he go through those kind of trips like that, complete transformation, like it does help and it does, that does something, but like it just seems like
So you had 14 journeys with
I believe he said 14 ceremonies.
Ceremony, that was called. Okay.
In the book,
hear that. Okay, I
ayahuasca, and like something is strong. When I say strong, but like as profound as being on ayahuasca. Yeah, like that kind of behavior, like it's just, man, I don't know. Like you'd be more humble and like just more less egotistical. Like that's the thing with psychedelics, and they
centers you back to your team. Like
it makes you realize like it's just not about you, and it's just consider everybody else, and like I said again about having your ego in check. And keeping that fucker on a leash, and it just seemed like he just let loose.
Yeah,
that's the way when I saw what happened. That's how I'm
reading over his acceptance speech, and I like this. It says, Now I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you've got to be able to have people disrespecting you, and you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. What I loved, Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil comes for you.
And during that, he was crying the whole time.
I want to be a vessel for love. That's what you were saying about that. This is a beautiful moment. I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not winning an award for me. And then he said, I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. So there was some, remorse there too.
Yeah, but not to the person he hit.
I think that maybe that was just in the moment. Like, I don't know.
Obviously.
I don't know.
Or is there tension behind closed doors?
Yeah.
Fuck Chris Rock. I ain't gonna apologize.
Yeah. Could be,
I mean,
possibilities are just based on the things we're talking about. Like, who knows?
and see, like, that's wow. I mean, you can hold responsibility being a lister like that, knowing that you have people looking up to you and trying to be a positive role model, or you can not give a fuck. Now, he doesn't seem like that. He seems like the type of person that he wants to be that positive role model. But it's just so damn disappointing to that people that don't even want to read more into detail on why and possibly. I mean, not trying to justify the reaction being because not really, because that happened out there in the streets.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're going to jail.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's assault. It was an assault.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And he didn't want to press charges. And I mean, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just people definitely taking things at face value. Of course, they don't. I don't know. Just gonna immediately judge and see. And I don't blame them for what they see. But just everybody's got a different perspective on what on things. But I don't know. Just how I saw it. Like he fucking had a moment and he fucking just he wasn't controlling himself. He didn't respond well.
All right.
Simple as that. To what happened. It's like what they say, like how we respond to things says a lot. Whatever we go through in life or whatever, just
Oh, it really does. What are you gonna say?
Getting jiggy with it. La 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 la.
Question.
Wow West.
Hey, that's kind of a guilty pleasure. Wild Wild West.
I like
don't mind.
Wild Wild West.
It's terrible, but I like
terrible.
it. Him and Kevin Kline, it's just
And the
great.
men, here come the men in black.
Nice.
There you go. Question, Megan.
Yes.
When would you ever want me to react the way Will Smith reacted? In
When's
the
an
name of you?
appropriate-
In the name of you. Yes.
appropriate
If
scenario,
someone physically,
like at a car wash.
Why at a car wash?
That seems appropriate. I mean, you missed a spot. Look at
One of them Paul car washes, not the one that's the self-serve car wash, like broke people like me.
car wash.
No, one of the people they like, no, you're gonna wash my car.
I haven't been to one of those in a long time.
Hey, I go to Quick Quack, man.
Quick
I
Quack.
have the robots do it for
Quack.
me.
You say it one more time.
Quick Quack, you fucking asshole.
quick quack. Quick quack.
That sounded great, man. Hey, man, I got a quick whack. Oh man, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So yeah,
man.
you would just say just physical harm, nothing verbally.
Or if someone does something to my kids, you better buck up, buttercup.
Yeah. I just
Yeah. Well, see, either way, you don't want to get, you want to, of course, you want to avoid all costs to doing that at all, because you never know lawsuits and,
Guns.
and anything, and who
Sure,
knows,
guns, yeah.
escalating. And it's sometimes it just depends on the situation and whatever. I don't know. It's hard to justify sometimes when when is it, like you said, appropriate to react or behave in a way like that. Like when is, I don't
If
know.
someone
Like,
is talking shit to me, I don't need you to get physical
Right.
with them.
yeah, it's like, you know what? You
To
just,
me, I'd rather just smile and wave at them.
yeah, it's like, you know, well, that's how you fucking feel about me. I can't stop you. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it's just that's on you. That's not me.
So put yourself, I know it's hard to say, right? But put yourself in a man's situation knowing that she had your wife had a relationship with your son's friend, a family friend.
Damn, man.
And it was a relationship that escalated into something else. And she admit to it, and you look at her in the face and, okay, I'll take it. Yeah, it's going to better our marriage. I want to say more power to you than for being that strong, but obviously it didn't work.
Well, you know, the thing is, when did he decide? Like, going back to his earlier so in the book, for him, like, because he was, you know, I don't know, he's feeling he's all about monogamy.
Yeah,
and then, you know, of course, you know,
he
things
doesn't talk too much
change over
about
the
that
years.
in the book, though.
I thought, you know, well, I you know, in the very beginning, I thought he was just wanted to be just one woman.
No. He talks about that all the time in the book. I'm talking about the whole Jada thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a one woman, one man deal.
Yeah,
that's it. And he wanted to have kids. And he never called, based on his book, he never called off on the relationship. It was either cheating or they wanted a divorce. And then he meets Jada. And at first, Jada didn't even want him. And then he kind of was persistent by going to the different world set, and that's how they met.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, if he hasn't really, you know, big time relationships in life and didn't really call him off, he's doing whatever he can. He's doing whatever he can to save this marriage. And if that means having an open relationship like the way, you know, on the red table that she admitted, then he's pulling out all the cards, man. You know,
Well, why?
I
just
think
don't
for
see
him,
that.
but see, to me, that seems like a compromise for his convictions.
That's what it feels like.
And it's like you're settling at that point. Like, it's like, why even bother being with somebody if that's where it's gonna be? Like, that just seems like you just your fucking the foundation of your relationship is collapsing.
It's a business, arrangement.
It seems
it's just
unfair
compromise. That's what
it is. You're just settling, and you're just I don't know. Like, I can't imagine the kind of grief I would have. Like, it's like, no, like, it's just that you want to fucking yeah. If I was with somebody and that's how they felt, and it's like, no, this ain't gonna fucking work. I don't want to be with anybody else. Like, I would have, or be open and, you know, and share my woman with somebody else, or vice versa with me with somebody else. That's just, I don't know. That's just me personally, but.
Well, okay. So check it out. There's this clip that just came out, and, you know, I don't want to like give the media any face value, because obviously, you know, social media, they cut and paste shit, and they bring out interviews from like you mentioned earlier, Paul, like 4 years ago in reference to what happened 2 weeks ago. And it's like, it's irrelevant because it's not related.
Yeah.
But they try to make it relate and
fucking
stick.
Clickbait.
But this one is obviously Will Smith and Jada's recording Will. And you can see, and I wish that we could show the video, but you can hear it, but you can see Will Smith's reaction. And it feels like he's trapped. He feels like his back's against the wall.
Yeah.
But just listen to it here.
Without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film
A
me.
stare at the table. Would you say she,
Around that time.
Okay, here it is, right? Come back.
you know, Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my
And
goodness.
there's Jada's
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
Is she
My social
projecting what
media
you said,
presence is my
foolishness?
bread and butter, okay?
She's
So you
trying to
can't
get an
just use
answer
me
from
for
him.
social media and not,
Record him.
you know, don't just start roll. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling. Don't
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
she's kind of like calling out Will Smith and trying to force an answer out of him while recording him at the same time. And Will's like, don't record me. I'm in my own house. Like, we're off air.
It almost seems like Jada's like projecting herself, like all this foolishness, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
It's like you're the one that's being foolish. Like, what are you doing parading, broadcasting your personal... hold on. That video, was that live?
That was on Instagram.
Was that
I believe
live?
it might have been Instagram Live.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm saying publicly broadcasting your well, not just that, just your private life and like, well, I mean, it seems like they're in their own home. He wants to be comfortable, like he says, I'm in my own home. It just seemed like he didn't want to do it, and her just seemed being forceful. And saying, "Oh, I gotta deal with this foolishness," blah blah blah. It's like, what do you mean by that? Like, look at what you're doing. What the fuck? Like, look at what you're doing to him. Like,
she was trying to get him to answer, "Yes, it's working." Like the answer that she wants to hear.
Yeah,
like she wanted to record him saying that, and Will obviously wasn't feeling that, and you can see on his face, it's like that face, like you're being called out and put out on the spot, and it's like a nauseating, sick facial expression. And it's toxic, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
almost is that almost like gaslighting?
Yes,
is
exactly
that
what it is, man.
Yes.
And it's like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what? Just
yes, exactly. Just like how Rob gaslights us to do this podcast. I love it. I love this new board.
I don't think Rob will.
New board.
No, it's been here for a while. Just that we never used it because we always did this podcast elsewhere. But now it's back home, baby.
Oh man, yeah.
For
your 2 subscribers.
I know. Two lovely subscribers. I don't care. Man.
Right.
So,
Has anyone seen any new TV shows or movies lately?
Oh, nice segue.
No, I keep repeating the past.
Yeah. I have not seen. I mean, I saw what's that John Cena one on Netflix?
Oh,
no, it's not on HBO Max.
HBO Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
What's the new one coming out on Disney Plus?
The Sneakerella. It's a Cinderella, but about sneakers.
What?
Guy with sneakers? Yeah, Sneakerella.
Serious?
No, I was talking about the Marvel one.
Oh, Rob will know about that one. I'm not too sure.
The Moon Man?
Oh, Moon Knight.
Oh,
Moon Knight. That seems pretty legit.
Oscar Isaac, right?
Yes, Oscar Isaac. That looks legit.
I don't know too much about it.
I don't know about it either. I'm
Rob,
curious.
where are
Actually,
you?
yeah. Well, that's probably for the best. Let me just check it out.
Oh, there you go. Cause I
don't know
that's
shit.
true,
Let's
that's
just
true.
see what it. I'll find out when I see it. I don't want to watch a trailer. Fuck it. I'll just.
Hey, did y'all watch the Loki? The what was that?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that was
That
good.
was a while back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when is
Megan
the
was
next?
into that.
When was the next season coming, or what's happening next in the multiverse?
You're asking the wrong person. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
Is that
it's for
Walton?
Rob.
Oh, no, not Walton. I thought that was Walton Goggins. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I thought I was too.
It looked like him from
That's Joey Pants.
Yeah,
Pantalones.
that's Ralph from Sopranos.
Ralphie. Yeah, Sopranos. Yeah, she's a fucking whore.
Ralph Cifaretto.
She's a fucking whore.
Fucking whore.
fucking
Oh, man.
guy's a goddamn psychopath.
He is.
Oh man, you make me sick. Once a filthy hooker, always a hooker. Should put that on the soundboard.
Oh, yeah.
You make me sick. Freak you, Sam Rossing. Freak you.
Casino. You had to have been there.
That is the dub
That's a
version.
dub. That's a dub Casino.
like TV made for, or not made for TV, of Casino being
On TBS.
on like on channel 13 or some shit.
Yeah. Freak you.
Freak
That's
you, Sam Rothstein. Freak you.
Hey, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are engaged.
Oh wow.
They're an item?
Yeah.
No. Very cool.
They
Good for him.
deserve each other.
A-Rod, I guess, cheated on J-Lo, so then she went back to Ben Affleck.
Oh, and gave him herpes, right?
I don't know.
No, I think that was your spin on that.
I would imagine. Wasn't there a baseball player that was giving fucking people herpes or something? Or what was it? Like a Yankees player.
I have no idea.
I could have swore.
All I know is that there's a trend of all these A-list celebrities having marriages left and right, and then lasting only a year or two.
No,
like
it's crazy. Like some of the Hollywood like marriages. I mean, because they marry like 4 or 5 people, right?
Exactly.
But it's like some of the lines are like so deeply connected. It's crazy.
Like, do explain.
Okay. What's his name? He's a famous piano player.
Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
the pianist.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No.
Adrian Brody. And that's another thing. Fun fact about Adrian Brody. They were trying to boycott the Academy Awards because 9/11 happened. And Adrian Brody was like, fuck that. I'm nominated for The Pianist. And I have a strong chance of winning. Like, I'm not going to boycott it. So I think he was only the ones that show up, but he ended up winning the fucking award. So can you imagine if he boycotted because of political reasons and he'll miss out on an award like that? Like, that would be kind of shitty.
Okay, are you ready to hear
Yes.
the intertwining of Hollywood?
Okay. Go on.
So David Foster is a famous musician, composer, right?
Sure.
He was married from 1991 to 2005 to Linda Thompson,
Okay.
Remember.
which that is Bruce Jenner's wife or ex-wife,
Oh, okay. Okay.
right? Brody Jenner's mom. And-
Sure.
Okay.
It's Caitlyn Jenner, I believe.
Not your
Right.
real dad.
So
Yeah.
then he divorces her, I guess, and then he marries Yolanda.
Saldivar.
Yolanda Hadid. Okay.
Yeah.
Which their 2 daughters, or her daughters, Bella and Gigi, they are good friends with the Kardashians' youngest siblings,
Oh, wow.
Kylie
Oh, wow.
and Kendall.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's like technically they're the ex-wife's kids with Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
The new wife, they're friends with like those other kids. Does that make sense?
Yes.
God.
So where does Travis Scott fit in all this? No, that's too close. You know,
Did that make sense at all?
it made a little bit of sense.
Okay.
But I had to
So Linda Thompson's
quadratic
sons,
formula to figure this out.
Okay. Then his next wife, the next wife, her daughters are like besties with like Kendall and Kylie.
Kylie, yeah.
God.
But see, are they besties because I mean they were probably all like within the same network.
They're
still.
all within the same circle.
You know, it's just. I was trying to get at like these A-listers seem to have a trend of only having marriages that last 2 to 3 years, whereas these B-listers like Sarah Jessica Parker and Broderick, what's his name?
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick, yes, from Ferris Bueller.
Got
They're
away and
married.
Killed somebody. Yeah.
They what? He what?
Never mind. Forget it.
Okay.
Go on.
No, and then they're married, and they seem to be lasting for quite some time, So it's like you got to be a B list and below to have a long marriage. A list, I'm like, nah,
I guess they feel like they're on top of the world and get whatever the fuck they want. Like
maybe, yeah.
it's kind of that mindset.
Very disposable, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Marriages are.
Yeah, like whatever.
I mean, but if you're a millionaire, I mean, really,
When you want
what's
a
the
network.
point? Yeah, like I mean, if a marriage isn't working out, then bye, Felicia.
No, I get it, but
And I mean, think about how chaotic your life must be as a celebrity.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos in my life. You know what I mean?
Go for it, boo.
I don't even want that. It just sucks.
Hey, man, if I become a celebrity, man, I don't. You know how much havoc I'll wreak over there,
man.
man.
I know. I would agree, but no.
What do they call it? The Kevin Bacon, where it's like everybody, every
Kevin
star
Bacon
is
Bacon?
like- every star is like somehow related or like has
Kevin
been with
Bacon?
no, not related to him, but have been with Kevin Bacon somehow.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Oh, like if you're like if
The
Kevin,
Kevin Bacon connection theory, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon or Bacon's Law, is a parlor game where players challenge each other to choose an actor and then connect them to another actor via a film that both actors have been in. Have you heard this?
well, they do something similar to where it's like I take a picture of somebody and it's all related. Like to say, oh, there's a picture of Paul taking a picture with a Bret Hart, and then somehow it'll come back to me with another celebrity. You
Okay,
know what I
like
mean?
for example, Kevin Bacon, he was in a movie with Gary, what's his name?
Denise?
Since
No, Forrest Gump.
yeah,
Sinise?
Denise, yeah,
he was in Apollo 13 with him.
right.
So then name another movie that Gary Sinise was in
Forrest Gump.
with
Oh, with Kevin Bacon.
no, name a movie that Gary Sinise was in with another actor. So then
Oh, okay. How about Mice and Men? He was George. No, yeah, he wasn't Lynn. He was George.
okay. But name another actor that's connected to Gary Sinise now.
Like, what do you mean?
Tom Hanks?
Yeah, there you go. Tom Hanks.
Oh, you talking about in Apollo 13?
Like name another actor.
Get closer to
Name another actor
Oh.
and then another movie. So it's like everyone is somehow connected to Kevin Bacon somehow. Does that make sense?
Okay, so I'm fucking confused.
Tom Sizemore.
Okay.
Well, he wasn't in Apollo 13.
Here, I'll
No,
give another
it's just-
example. Ready?
So you're trying to Kevin Bacon and Gary Sinise were in Apollo 13. So you're
Yes.
trying to
So then take Gary Sinise and then connect him to another actor in another movie.
Well, John Malkovich and Gary Sinise and John Malkovich in Of Mice and Men.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
So okay.
Then John Malkovich into Matt,
you go.
not Matt Dillon, from Rounders.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Oh.
But I mean, you can do that with any
Exactly.
movie, like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and you have Will Smith and what's his name, freaking U.S. Marshal guy. I just went
The
blank.
comedy he did?
What the hell? What
U.S. Marshals?
U.S. Marshal? The guy that plays
Tommy Lee
his
Jones?
part, Tommy Lee Jones. Then you got Tommy Lee Jones and Val Kilmer in Batman.
There you go.
But you can do that with anybody, though.
It's just Kevin Bacon.
I thought we joke around about
Just
shit
Kevin
like
Bacon.
Why Kevin Bacon?
I don't know.
No, Kevin Bacon was like just say you're in his house and he's making breakfast. Are you gonna say Kevin fry me some bacon, or are you gonna say Kevin bake me some bacon?
that. Oh
I'd
man,
probably say
terrible. Right.
Dang, where's Rob when you? Sorry. Oh man, but that's a very interesting thing. All
6 degrees, eh?
degrees, yeah.
Yeah. I like to
Close
I like I like to think like when
6 degrees of separation.
separation, yeah.
when you watch a film or particularly one actor, and I'm trying to think of a good one, like they've done one film here, and then somehow all their films are connected,
Tommy
like
Boy and
this-
Black Sheep.
but just it's just forcing it. Like I'm trying to think, like we joke around, you know what I'm talking about, like what's a good one? Fuck, man. Like, you, me, and Rav, fucking Vega, we used to do this all the time. We would, basically anybody, any actor, all the movies they've done, somehow it's connected.
Oh,
So,
I see.
like, they did this movie and, like, I don't know, just, it's forcing connections. It's hilarious.
It's like Leonardo DiCaprio was in he was mentally sick, I guess, and what's eating Gilbert Grape.
yeah.
Then somehow he got better and he became a fucking suave guy.
Yeah, stockbroker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, then he got into stockbroking.
Stockbroking.
Yeah. Shit like that, yeah.
Pounding down some Quaaludes and shit.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to him because he fucked up his
Shutter
brain
Island.
with Quaaludes, and he went back to the guy in what's he did, Gilbert Grape.
No, Shutter
Rebound?
Island.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Shutter
like
Island.
Shutter Island too. Yeah, there
Finish
you
his life
go.
in Shutter Island. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's fucking
yeah.
so mental, man.
Or
It's a
in
full
the
circle. He started.
the Aviator.
Oh yeah, come with the milk. 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 Way in the future. Fucking love that movie.
Aviator.
Oh,
Wow, that's great. That's great.
fucking always pinching pennies,
Okay,
Howard.
so to conclude this episode, favorite Will Smith movie?
Ooh. Ah man, Enemy of the State is really good.
Oh man, that was mine. Yeah,
I can't think of anything else on the top of my head.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
a tear, like just crying. Also,
Yeah.
to bring back my inner child. Here come the men in black.
I mean,
Nice.
but see, Enemy of the State, it's I don't know. It's one of those movies that just comes back, but it falls in line with other action movies because back in the late '90s or even '90s, like in general, like this was in '95
Yeah.
Bad Boys.
Yeah.
It's the same concept, action,
Yeah.
gun slinging, and trying to find a villain and everything. It's all the same concept, but Enemy of the State for some reason sticks out. Maybe because it's the NSA involved and we're into like that type of conspiracy shit,
Yeah.
And it also has Gene Hackman. He came.
Yeah.
Gene
Good.
Hackman,
I
good old
told you
Gene
to stay the fuck away from me. I love that scene.
Oh, made the tape.
Yeah.
Good food, huh?
Ah.
Oh, and it has a sober-ish Tom Sizemore. Yeah.
John Voight.
John Voight.
Jack
Okay,
Black.
I wanna
Seth
take-
Green.
I want to take
Jamie
it back.
Kennedy.
No.
A-list.
I want to take it back. I want to take it back. My favorite Will Smith movie is I Am Legend.
Oh yeah, that was really good too. Yeah.
I Am Legend's good, and it's supposed to be
Yeah.
making a part 2.
Really?
Oh shit! All right,
still
I'm
a
in it.
legend?
I'll go watch it. Will Smith.
I Am Legend's a great movie, and you know what's crazy? It's just really him and a dog for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
Everything's green screened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's yeah.
Fucking iRobot.
I would go see I Am Legend too, regardless if he
yeah.
slapped him on purpose or not. I don't care.
I'm still a fan.
In iRobot, there was so much fucking what is it? Not consumer. Product placement, and it's so in your face. One thing that cringes me, or I don't know, cringes, but like it's just like I was like, God damn, really, Will. I don't know if he was part of it, but just his character. In kind of the beginning of the film, he goes in iRobot. He visits his aunt or grandmother or something. I don't know, and he's hanging out at their place. He brings over a pair of shoes. You like this, Grandma? This is a Chuck Taylor's vintage 2004 when the movie came out. The movie came out in 2004.
Yeah.
And then he's like, because it takes place in the future, vintage 2004. Like, oh, God damn it, man. And it's like, this is so obvious. Like, but you might as well just say, buy it. Buy the fucking shoe.
Oh yeah.
just say it at that
Hey, man, they
point.
threw a lot of money at that film.
There's just so much product fucking plays. All it's like, oh, God.
But yeah, kind of.
I did not murder him. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. But what if what if Chuck Taylor doesn't last that long at the setting of when iRobot happens? That's
I don't know if that was a
That's-
real person.
That's fraudulent, no?
Is he
Yeah,
even alive?
6 Degrees of Separation. That's funny you say that. That was Will Smith's very first movie. Was that the reason why you brought that up?
What?
The 6 Degrees of Separation?
No.
Oh, okay. That was his first movie.
Okay, here we go.
Aladdin's your favorite one, right?
No.
Oh, I
Try
tried
to make a
watching that. That was
connection
terrible.
between Will Smith to Kevin Bacon.
Okay. So you got Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and Bad Boys.
Okay, so then Martin Lawrence and name
I
him
see.
in
Oh,
another
so
movie.
it's going to be a full circle. Okay.
Yeah.
So Martin Lawrence and let's see here. What other movies did Martin Lawrence in?
Exactly. So then just scratch Martin Lawrence and go back.
No. It's supposed to work, right? Let's see if it works. Martin Lawrence and it could be Martin.
Martin. Yeah.
No. Let me think. Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. Okay, and then you got Welcome Home, in that movie, Martin Lawrence to what's his name, Michael Clark Duncan. Okay,
in that same movie.
in that same movie. Then Michael Clark Duncan to Bruce Willis in Armageddon. Okay, now we're getting some traction.
Okay.
Okay, and then Bruce Willis to Ben Affleck in Armageddon. Ben Affleck to
I think it's been more than 6 degrees.
it's
It's only like 4.
Is it supposed to be 6 only? So okay, so you got Ben Affleck. Okay, what's another one? Ben Affleck to Dead Air. I need some help, support.
I'm trying to think.
I'm falling here, man. Ben Affleck to fucking. We're not gonna get it because I'm gonna throw a twist at this. What's his name? Superman. What's his name? Fucking Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
But Kevin Bacon was an X-Men.
Okay, but we're not talking about X-Men or Kevin Bacon.
Ben
We're talking about Henry Cavill.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck was Superman. I mean Batman.
Okay.
To Henry Cavill Superman. They're in the same movie. So Henry Cavill is in that other movie, the Kingsman movie, right?
He is?
Fuck. I thought he was.
New one?
Or no, not the Kingsman. I forget.
The spy film?
Spy film. That's what
I know
was
what you're talking about.
Forgot what it's
I know
called.
it came out not that long ago, but
a few years ago.
yeah.
And yeah, it dead ends right there because I think that's a 6th degree right there. So
You shouldn't have started off with Martin.
why?
Martin.
Okay, so let's do Will Smith and Gene Hackman in Enemy of the State.
Okay, keep
Gene
going.
Hackman and Christopher Reeves in Superman. Okay, Christopher Reeves in what?
Kevin Bacon.
Really?
There you go. You got it.
Hey,
Why do you keep picking?
Shortcut.
What?
How about
You pick the
John Lithgow, Kevin Bacon? Bam.
They're done.
Done. Footloose, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we are touching at an hour, everyone.
Yeah, that quick.
barely.
That was good.
Oh, all about Will.
Will Rogers, that is.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
hashtag free
My
Will.
man, my baby Will Rogers. Love you, man. If you listen to this,
He doesn't. He told me. He told
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Will. It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Do something better, constructive with your life besides listening to this. I don't blame you.
He's not one of the 2 subscribers.
Damn it. Oh,
Well, I don't have any Paul Jinky music for closing this out, but I'm going to add something like a squirrely MIB.
yeah.
To
Live.
like, oh yeah, oh man, or maybe I don't.
Get jiggy with it.
I'll figure out something.
What was that, Meg?
La 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 la.
Nice.
Oh man, well, that's gonna be a check the tape right there. I'm gonna cut that. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of squirrely laughs on my soundboard here. Say them all to the same banks.
Just make sure you end it with, just,
Of course.
Oh, do a
so
2 minute black.
do Men in Black.
And there's no alcohol flowing.
On the Men in Black. Oh wait. I can't.
Oh, we're gonna get censored here. Oh, this is live squirrely. I love it. Oh, this is what happens.
Wild West.
The what?
The Wild Wild West,
Wild
man.
West.
Wow.
West.
See, this is what
I
happens.
forgot how the rest of the song goes.
Yeah, that's all.
How's the
I don't
song
know.
go?
Wow. That's the only one I know. But you know what?
Wild West.
This is what happens. So this is This is why we gotta keep it in an hour, guys, because we're after an hour, the fucking wild side comes out, man. The drunk side with no alcohol comes out. We're 3 minutes.
There's no alcohol involved in this conversation or this whole podcast the whole time. It's just fucking.
It's just, I know, we're 3 minutes post an hour right now. And it's
Well,
like,
this is what we get. We're talking about Will Smith and
yeah, exactly.
Hey, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Go.
Oh, and on that note,
and first, I don't know the fucking lyrics. Ha ha ha
oh man,
Meg, did you smoke something
No.
earlier?
I know, right?
I want some.
Well, that's all you.
And on that note, guys, it's been fun. We'll do this again. We're gonna be back on schedule every 2 weeks, dropping an episode.
No matter how shitty and unprepared, who gives a shit? Fuck it.
Nah,
Somebody's just gonna put it in the background and then just and just
do the
make their
dishes.
day.
Do the dishes.
Yeah.
One day,
that's the whole point.
Jake and my grandchildren will hear this and say, "Oh, there's Grandpa Jake at it again."
Exactly.
Yep.
And there's
Yeah.
Paul
Oh yeah.
strolling in, crawling in. 'cause
and that was Grandpa
crawling in.
Jake's friend Paul.
Crawling in, yeah. Yeah, make sure you end it with some kind of squirrely Will Smith song.
Yeah, that's the
that'd
plan.
be great.
I gotta figure out.
Mixed in with that too. With just somehow just remix it
For sure.
Oh,
I'll loop it somehow, and I'll throw a Paul touch on it. But it's been fun.
yeah.
Until next time,
yeah.
I'm Jake.
No.
I'm Megan.
Yeah. It's fine.
I don't like the outros. I'm not going to say your name, Paul, or you're not going to say your
No,
name.
I don't.